Hello and welcome to another episode of Game Hammer Gaming Pickups. I'm currently copying all of the footage from my hard drive that's down there. I record on a DVD recorder onto a DVD to put on the computer so I can show you the footage of the games that I'm talking about. So if it looks like it's a bit weird on the screen, that's what's going on. Now this will be in two parts, so I'm going to cut right now to the bit that I've already recorded. Hi everyone, it's a little bit different this time because all of my cameras and stuff and my lighting rig, it's all out on a super secret project for Jenny for her channel and for Hornby channel and possibly for a television show. It's a bit weird, all kinds of things going on, so I'm filming on my little action camera that I normally use when I'm out and about on my vlog. But at the moment, I'm injured, so this is kind of a part gaming pickups video, part channel update. I'm injured. Damaged a knee, damaged my foot, reopened an old fracture in one of my feet, so I'm kind of not able to make Game Hammer at the moment. I can't get out and about to do the filming bits that I wanted to do. So, at the moment, Game Hammer's on hold. I'm trying to do other things. So, that doesn't stop me from collecting games. Let's have a look at what I've got. First up, the very first Amstrad Action cover tape. This is a Christmas gift from Ocean, two great Amstrad games, Kung Fu and Number One, neither of which I've ever played. This is a gift from Patrick Furlong, friend of the channel. Thank you very much, Patrick. I've been looking for this for a very long time, and I'm very happy to finally add it to the set, which means we are close to finishing the Amstrad Action cover tape set. That is great news. But it's not the only thing, because Jenny found this in a shop. It's Namco's Arcade Classics 3, and it is Galaga and Galaxian. I've been playing this almost non-stop since she bought it, because Galaxian is one of my favourite games. Very, very good on the Game Boy. It looks pretty good on the Game Boy Color, although the colours aren't quite great. I'll show you what I've got here. This is from the Game Boy Player, and this shows you what it would look like on the Game Boy Color, pretty much. So, it's actually quite a good version of Galaga. But those of you with a sharp eye will have spotted that this is enhanced for the Super Game Boy. So here is the Super Game Boy version. Wow, doesn't that look good? My goodness, I was amazed when I saw it. It's got nice custom borders. It's got new colours for all of the little sprites, which means that it's pretty much arcade perfect. It is the best way to play this game. I am so impressed. So I've been playing a lot of that. Very good fun. But it's not the only game, because Jen's dad found in his attic one of the two games that Jen's sister had as a kid for the Game Boy. Tiny Toon Adventures Bab's Big Break. How's that? Very good game. The only game on the Game Boy that Jen ever completed. I've been playing a fair bit of it, and yeah, it's good fun. I'm very happy to have that in the set. So, yeah, it's not a bad game. It's Konami from the time where Konami was pretty good. It's a little bit like Super Mario Brothers, so it's actually, I would say, it's more like Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. It's a bit more like that with its kind of story-based levels, but good fun. But it's not the only thing that's been here. So, lately I've been looking up a load of stuff, trying to boost my collection on the PS2, because we are going for a full set. And I've got a fair amount of this stuff that is hard to pick up. So, Powerdrome. Now this is hard to get, and it's a weird one. It's by Argonaut, which some of you who go for the Nintendo 64 will know very well. All here, all complete. This is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer by another name. I am not kidding you. This is Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. It's weird to say it, but it's true. And it's actually a really, really fun game to play. As you would expect, it's pretty much a test run from Argonaut on whether they could make the Star Wars Episode 1 Racer Revenge game. And I'm very impressed. It's a great game. Well worth tracking down if you can. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer Revenge on PS2 is pretty good. Is it as good as the original version on Nintendo 64? I'll let you decide. But I also found this. Doctor Who Decide Your Destiny. It's a choose-your-own-adventure game from Doctor Who. So, very big text, really aiming at young readers. A bit like the Nightmare game books from the 80s. Really happy to have that in the set. Very happy to add it to the collection as well. I do like my Choose Your Own Adventure games. They're good fun. And here's a weird one. Trivial Pursuit Let Loose. It's a DVD game of Trivial Pursuit with counters and everything. So I was very happy to add that to the set. This will be something that I play every now and again at a party when we can't be bothered digging out consoles. But that wasn't the only thing. I found next to it Premiere Family Software Suite, which has Corel Office, Anime Studio Debut 7, Poser Debut, so it's like cut down versions of things. So I think actually some of this will be interesting, especially Anime Studio Debut 7, which is an animation software thing. So I'm going to add that to my laptop PC, which is the only way I game on PC these days, unless I can get it running on the Mac using DOSBox or something. So I'll see what happens. You never know, we might get some animations on one of the channels. Because, yeah, remember I do have the third channel now for my set. It's All Mass Media, and it's got film reviews, TV show reviews, and a podcast weekly. So that's fun. But it's not the only thing that's added to the collection. Hard Rock Casino. Didn't know this existed. Not too sure I really needed it, but, you know, we're going for the full set, so here we are. It's poker games, blackjack, pontoon, that kind of thing, plus slot machines. Completely pointless on a console because what's the point of gambling if you can't win any money? Oh, yeah. But those of you who enjoy that kind of game, well, it's actually a pretty good rendition of it. It gives you an idea of a proper casino. But that's not all, because SingStar Pop Hits 4 has arrived. I talked about this on, I think it's Retro Tech 100, the Facebook group. Well worth joining if you aren't a member of it, because it's a fun community. We were talking about SingStar collections and how a lot of us actually find them quite fun. They are good fun. And the thing with Pop Hits 4, though, is Pop Hits 2, 3 and 4 are French. Pop Hits 1 is in English, and you can sing a lot of English pop songs. But the 2, 3 and 4, they're all French. So you get French songs, which, if you speak French, I speak French, is quite fun. But I can't sing, so I tried singing a French song, but just as a laugh, a kind of a challenge. But anyway, Pop Hits 4, very happy to add that. I do have, I think it's Pop Hits 3, where is it? Oh my goodness, there we are. Pop Hits 3 as well. Do not have Pop Hits 2, it's the hardest one to find, funnily enough. So I need to track that down. It shouldn't be the hardest, 4 should be the hardest, because it's the last one, so you'd expect the numbers to go down. But I haven't managed to get a hold of a copy of 2 yet, so that is on my radar. But it's still not the final one, because we also have RPM Tuning. It's alright. It's a more of a budget racer game. It feels more like a budget racing game, and as a result, it's not the best ever. If you can hear whirring and banging, it's because there's repair work going on down the road. Can't help that. It's just one of those things. So it's not the best game ever. It's certainly not the worst, because I have played some pretty terrible racing games in my time, but it's all about tuning your car and souping it up and trying to make it the best it can be. Not really my thing, but I know a lot of you are into that because it gives you an extra challenge to the races, and fair dues if that's what you're into. Not my thing now, so I'll probably play other things like that Powerdrome one. But even that isn't the last thing, because I finally managed to track down the final Marvel game I didn't have, which is Marvel Superhero Squad. This is very much, from what I can tell, a bit like Disney Infinity or Marvel Ultimate Alliance, only definitely aimed at kids. I need to get it cleaned. It's one of those annoying ones, because I can't actually see where the scratches are in the light, but it chugs. It won't play properly, so everything sticks and it takes ages to load. It will run, but it's so slow. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to get that cleaned up once I can walk again. Thankfully, I do have the receipts from CEX, so I can go down and get that cleaned. But that's pretty much it from me. I don't have a huge amount of games. I have got one that's still on its way from Hong Kong, and, you know, given all the trouble that's going on out there, I can't really say anything about the fact that it's taken ages to get here. Just one of those things. So hopefully that's on its way, and that'll come on future pickups. And also I'm bidding on an MSX at the moment. Hopefully I'll win it. It's a very special MSX, and more on that if I get it. And now we're back with the other footage, because it's a bit odd. The Marvel Superhero Squad, I did take that to CEX and I did get it cleaned, and it still doesn't load. I'm going to try it again on a different PlayStation to see whether it's an issue with the console, but for the moment I'm thinking that the game may have the first stages of a problem with the disc. But it's not the only PlayStation game. So PS2, Jen found this, Maniac Mole, and how can I put it? It feels an awful lot like you would have found it on the cover disc of Amiga format or something like that. Now that's not bad, but it gives you an idea of what we're at. I want to read to you though the back of the disc, and you can probably hear that I'm still a bit under the weather, so just bear with me. Once upon a time, a mole fell asleep in his house, but when he awoke, the world around him has changed. So, change of tense already. His cozy hole was turned into laboratory inhabited by some violent creatures. Not a laboratory, laboratory. Inhabited by some violent creatures. The laboratory is huge, spread around numerous levels, and goes deep underground. Our mole has to go deeper and deeper underground to clear his house off this creatures and destroy the laboratory. There is no quality checking on the back of this. I am not kidding. Maniac Mole from Phoenix Games, it's difficult. Straight away, the controls feel very, very heavy. Straight away, you're in a situation where it just doesn't feel like the quality control has been dealt with, basically. It's one of those situations. It's not the greatest game ever. It's actually quite a pricey PS2 game. And I think that's been simply because people didn't buy it. But it's not the only game I've got, because I finally managed to get the special game that I've been waiting for quite a while, and it is Wolfenstein 3D on the Mega Drive. Now, it says Genesis, but it's in a PAL cartridge. It's got the cutout on the side for the Japanese style. This is a homebrew, and it's actually a Chinese import of a homebrew. It has on the back 16-bit. It's not a genuine cartridge, and it has trouble fitting into my Mega Drive 1, so I won't be playing it on that a lot. I have played it to get the footage to show you here, but from now on I'll be playing it on my Mega Drive 2. I'm just dropping everything. You can tell I am currently in the middle of a lupus flare-up. I have coordination issues and all kinds, because it's just that kind of bad. This, I can play it on the Mega Drive 2, it fits better, so I'll be playing it on that, but I've waited for ages to get this cartridge, and I was not disappointed. The moment I played it, I thought, yes, this has been worth the wait, and that's a good sign. So the guys who ported this to Mega Drive from PC, wow, you did an amazing job. But that's not all I've got for you. It is all in terms of games. I need to stop knocking everything over. Like I said, no coordination at the moment. It's not the only thing I've got for you, because I found this in a charity shop. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Michelangelo money box. And the moment I saw it, I thought, that is so cute, I have to have that in my collection. So very, very happy to add him to the set. I don't know where I'm going to put him. He's going to live in the office somewhere. But in the same charity shop, Cluedo Jr. Now, this is a special version of Cluedo, because it's from a McDonald's Happy Meal. So, I'm going to explain to you the rules. The winner is the first player to solve the mystery of who lost something, what they lost, and at what time. So, this isn't Cluedo. It's called Cluedo, but it's not. Cluedo's about solving a murder. This is about finding something. Because, of course, it's McDonald's, it's happy. You can't have murders in a Happy Meal. The things we do, eh? But that's not all, because in the same charity shop, Tetris Duel. I love Tetris. Tetris is one of my favourite games ever made. This is a different version to the board game that I had as a kid, which was the one where you had a big, long plastic game board, and you pressed a button, and it gave you a random thing, like you have to put this piece in, and that, this, that, and the other, and then it moved the lines. This is an electronic thing, 2-player. It's going to be interesting, and I look forward to playing it. So that is all, because that's all we've got at the moment. So, as I said, in the middle of a lupus flare-up. I still got a damaged knee, this one here, and I'm getting better, but I still need time to recover, so Game Hammer is on hold until that happens because I just can't do it, and we'll see how I go from there, but that's all I've got time for the moment, so thank you so much for watching. This is still copying out, so I've probably got an hour or two before I can upload this video, but you'll see it today anyway. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you'll stick with the channel while we're through this problematic time, and I will see you next time. Remember to click the like button. See you later. If you liked today's video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And an extra special thanks goes out to Chief89 and Tepic. Thank you.